this up. It says it's sending data. Hey! It looks like we're getting there. It says excellent condition. Yeah, alright. That's good enough for me. Okay, we got back there. We got back. Hey, thank God for that. Alright. Let's refresh this. And I think I'm actually back in the game. Alright, you're waiting 5 PM to watch WWE WrestleMania weekend. I mean, GG's for you. I'm not that much of a wrestling fan, to be honest, but I'm going to say, it's a case of you do you there. Hope you enjoy it. Is my game audio quiet, or is it just me? See, that's on max. I'm probably imagining it. Alright, just before I get distracted, let me have a look at TV. Because I know I did something on here earlier. Yeah, we're all maxed out here, so we got the 3 stars. But now everyone's pretty much just waiting. Because, as you can see, we are literally tickling that line. Why? Just to warm up. It's as if you don't want to see me around you. But yeah, I'm going to say we filled this way too early. Like way too early. So, next phase we've got Fleet Phase 4. We've got the South combat missions and whatnot. But we're avoiding this lot. At least this, my second guild anyway. So, my main guild's going to go for all 3 Phase 4 missions, or planets, or zones, territories. But yeah, well, we've got some stuff going on. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm enjoying it. I mean, when you think about it, it's literally just put on auto and you can even goof around a bit. Like, there've been times when, on my free-to-play here, I've just been using, like, Mordalorians, which aren't even complete Mordalorians. Just for the fact that ISC and GAR can take anything out, even at Gear 7. Or whatever they might be. Alright. Oh, that is a bit rough. I mean, we're looking at the R8 planets moving forward, but we aren't actually committed to it yet. Hello, Tom. I did stop playing for a month, but it was about 18 months ago now. Yeah, it was in 2022. So I've been around since then, even if maybe I took a while to get back to the streaming side and all that. Feels like a while I've been doing it though. Here we go. Let's get some of this. I feel like I've actually got back stronger in some ways. I mean, like back then I think I had 1 GL on my main. Maybe 2 on my free-to-play. Here we go. Alright, 2 more please. And then it's just these little gits. We're on 5th of April now, so I'd say so. 15 days isn't impossible. Maybe some light spending in there. I mean, I'm not encouraging it, but I'm not saying you couldn't do it without it. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing, isn't it? When I'm looking at the game, right, I find that it's been very time demanding in the last 2 or 3 years. I mean, I have a moan pretty much every month down to Conquest. That is one of the biggest time drains I've ever seen in a game. So, yeah, I can understand why people like yourself take a break, because it's like, it's just brutal how much it demands. You're doing 200 crystal refreshes on Cantina Energy as well. Yeah, that'll definitely help you along the way. I mean, how I look at it, I have started doing the I've been doing the hundreds for ages now, but I know if I'm in a bit of a push to get something, I will do the 200s. It's a bit like if you want something from normal energy, you'll start doing the 100s instead of just doing the 50s. Alright, we've got enough bronziums. Yeah, I would, to be honest. I think I'd probably enjoy it a little bit more if I wasn't doing streaming and whatnot. Just simply because I could take them at my own time. Whereas sometimes, you know, you have to squeeze a bit in for Crimson when maybe you don't want to, kind of thing. Or vice versa. So, yeah, it is one of those. I enjoy playing them more off-stream at times. It's not like I don't enjoy them on-stream. Yeah, on here it's JML, so we've got Chewy priority now. I think after Chewy it's just R2, Wigs, and Leia. So the next, after R2, it's very easy. Yeah, so we just need 2 of those, 25 and 20 of them, and just all the signal data. I mean, if I just hide my overlays for a second. Here we go. Yeah, I need a bit of everything. I mean, I am looking at R9 materials. I've got an R9 on my main. Yeah, we've got the good keypads. It's the droid brains I'm missing. Yeah, I'm not sure we'll be getting these easily anytime soon. Although saying that, I feel like I did an R9 recently. Maybe I'm imagining that. Surely not. I know I did Adrad, obviously, but I think that might be my only R9 on here. When we find out. Yeah, I've got one R9 here. So, quite a bit of difference with my main, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure my main's got 5. Yeah, Timon's got 5. So that's quite a big jump. I mean, it's like I took Malik to R8 kind of like a soft push ahead of Leviathan, but until... I mean, I say until I go for it, but until I've got the mats, I can't really afford to do it. Yeah, you don't need to do Assassin. That's just honestly a waste of materials. I mean, you never know. If it's a Separatist fleet, it might be. Tom, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Hello there. Don't know what it is, I can't scroll with this thing here. That's better. I'm gonna have to just use this one, it's very odd. Let me just bring this over a second, right? Bit of streamception for a second, but I don't know if you can see it. This is where I look at my stream chat, and it doesn't help, right, that it's kind of all condensed right now. So if I just refresh it a second. Oh, now it deletes it all. Great. But yeah, it was all very weird there. Whereas if I go on this one, it's all nicely shown. I don't know. Just very peculiar looking at it. It's as if the first one I showed can't really collate it well. Everyone hydrate. Go on, I've got my drink ready. No idea if everyone else does it, but hey ho. Okay. So, I'm curious, is anyone else working on, like, Bose racks? Because she's obviously coming back every month now. So it's like, kind of makes sense. Yeah, when it's night time, I do try and have a bit of water, or at least soft drinks. I don't go for energy drinks. Yeah, I mean, it's like in the past I've had a boozy drink at night, and I'm like, I think when I'm streaming as well, it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure it's the best thing when I'm doing my GAs to have my head all fogged up. You've just got the bow requirements done an hour ago. Nice one. I know it's something I'm working on both of my accounts. If anything, it seems like she's going to be important for Rise of the Empire. So yeah, you think, go on. It might not even be something relevant to me. You know, if it's one of these R8 planets, we're not there yet. And there's no guarantee anyone else is going for her. So it's like, I'm doing it more for me. But if it does land nicely with ROTE, then why not? They have stated she's going to be on Mandalore when that comes out. So yeah, it's like, okay, we'll get her ready just in case Mandalore is accessible. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be important to me. Because this is where the mystery comes in with a lot of these things. We don't know where they're going to put these planets. I mean, it kind of made sense that, what's it called? Not Braca, Zepho. Kind of makes sense Zepho was early on, just so that anyone who was just making the way into the Phase 2s could still get there. But I get the feeling something like Mandalore, they push back a bit as if to say, right, you've got to work to get to Mandalore. Oh, you unlocked his ult. Nice one, Rebel. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm having pop-ups on my phone. I'm like, okay. Alright, I know I've got something I want to work on here. Was it this? Yeah. So, I'm taking some advice from Ruth Vader from yesterday and farming this node, which I didn't realise was actually a good cross-farming node as far as relic materials, so I'm just trying and get as much of that as I can. Because how I see it, I can always get the other Gear 12 pieces if you like later on. Probably when the next 3,000 are all been revealed. Oh, hang on, didn't mean that. This is the biggest issue for me, keeping track of the two accounts, what I'm doing. You know, I will say sometimes, alright, I'm on Crimson now, I'm doing this, and I'm actually talking to myself because it's like, I need to remind myself. I've got a whiteboard that used to be on my wall behind me, and right now it's in the hallway because I'm hoping at some point soon I'm going to have my room redecorated. And I had like a list of things I was working on, and it's a sign of how long it's been out there that I've actually completed a number of those projects and I'm just waiting to move on now. It'll be done one day. Yeah, 7th, not even 7th, all of them need a remod. I haven't put too much effort into what they've got. But when you think, we've been in 3v3 season, it's not been, like, crucial they have the best mods. I've got a Raver mod set for them for when I do the mission. Although I must admit, I was a bit concerned because I did see the mod loadout didn't suggest accuracy for Fifth Brother. So I'm going to keep an eye out in case I can find an accuracy arrow in the meantime. You know what? Let's do some of these. Yeah, I only do the 2 now. I had like Corky back in the day, and it was Darth Unkai I had for a spell, the Bendu for a spell, but yeah, it's just these two now. Well, to be honest, accuracy arrows have been suggested for Fifth Brother since the Raven mission came out. Yeah, the funky one, it was a bit of a shame, to be honest, because the guy who I was looking after that for, I stopped playing the game for a month. I gave the account back to him, and I felt like I was sort of condemning him to playing the game again. They're still playing as well, that's the funny bit. Alright. Got a nice bunch from that. Yeah, it was Hot Utils that did that with me as well. I can only assume it was just maybe a looser recommendation. Like, oh, you don't have accuracy, this'll do. Just before I kick that off, what time are we on? 9:30. And so we've got some time. I know they've said the bot's been down a bit today. I don't know if the website is. I'm assuming one's connected to the other, but I haven't heard if it's back up yet or not. If there is a way of grabbing loadouts, but like as an image rather than like actually having to equip them to create an image, essentially, I'm curious, because it's a shame I have to log into here to get the image, if that makes sense. Here we go. Wow, are we in dial-up times? So yeah, just looking at this, we'd be getting 351 speed on 7th. It wasn't protection, it was crit void on 5th. Still 350 speed, so Eternals is pretty nice. 323 on 8th. 307 on Grand. And wow, 186 on 9th. Yeah, I'm talking about the Raven mission. I mean, if you don't have remod, GG's to you. Me personally, I ain't trying it without a remod. But like this, I need the shards. Alright, let's do that. Well, yeah, I was going to say, I can imagine with Raver it's definitely a lot easier. Yeah, I've had bad RNG a few times, but I have realised that was one thing I could have been doing that might have helped. Essentially, if Grand Inquisitor's stunned, but Fifth Brother isn't, I can clear the stun with the Fifth Brother second special. That I didn't realise until very recently. So I've been keeping that in mind just in case it happens again, but we're still some way off here. Yeah. Never know. Maybe 2025 will be the year. Yeah, I'm stuck here. I can't do anything to take BT1 up to R8. I'm waiting for a raid to come around again. We get double digits, but it's not high double digits. I always click on the ones that haven't been released yet. It's force a habit. Yeah, 38's going to be solid for anyone into it. Okay, we need that. I'm trying to get this ship done, but it's like any ship, it's just taking forever. I can't remember what Seer needs exactly. Battle computers, okay. You see, I'm in a bit of an odd position because I'm trying to... I'm trying to get characters into position for Gear 12, but naturally they all need car attack, so it's like Taran here. I'm trying to get him closer, but I'm also stalling doing other projects in the meantime. Yeah, as the balances go, it's not what I'm finding easy right now, because in a way, if I get Taran to Gear 12, I know I've got Seer, Cal, Fulcrum, Taran, they're all there ready and waiting essentially. But it's just that little bit right now. Yeah, going down to 25 from 34 is an interesting drop with Raver. I mean, I think Bow's a good priority for what it's worth. I know, I'm just ignoring a Datacron when I think about it, you know, it's like, by the time I even get her, that'll be gone. But in general, she seems like a useful toon, so I don't mind that. I mean, with Raver, you would suspect it's a lot easier. Just for the simple fact you start off with so much Purge. Hello, Salasha. How you doing? I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to... Well, I can do with my Cantina energy, other than signal data. Signal data is obviously the big one, but I don't know if anyone else has ever been in this situation where you're thinking, have you forgotten a character? Like, I'm just sitting here now and thinking, I have got everyone to 7-star, haven't I? Like, there isn't a Cantina toon who I could be just putting a bit of time into. Like, we got comeuppance done. Pretty sure I've got a 7-star kit. Yeah. Hello there, Chris. How you doing? I forgive you. No, there's nothing here. I feel like I am right. There's nothing I've like spaced on and just not farmed, but it's that kind of nagging feeling, isn't it? Fair enough. You didn't hear the sound alert? Ooh. I'm glad you told me. Because I heard it. Is it here? I don't know if that's right, but we'll give it a go, eh? Oh, no, leave that open. Yeah, I haven't done the cam mission for a while for what it's worth. I wouldn't know if the Cracks edition would be good though, because how much would days really affect it? Did you guys hear that? Okay, I heard it. I don't mind doing Omega. I think she's alright. Yeah, did that one play? I'd be surprised if she doesn't live. Okay.
Sound check commencing. Beep boop beep.
Alright, did you hear that one? Okay. That's weird, because I can hear it, but...
Sound check successful. We have lift off.
There we go. Alright, I fixed it. I think essentially I just needed to make it so that you guys could hear it as well as me. That's a simple way of explaining it. Alright. I mean, is anyone expecting Crosshair? Because I don't know if that was a April Fool's thing from...
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Maybe turn around and tell you.
I really wish the bot would carry on there. Like, you know, I wish they had like a recognition you're trying to do something and be like, yeah, I'll finish the lyric for you. It would be pretty cool. What am I doing? Here we go. I'm going to say Rick Astley. You think CG are going to make an April Fool's skit that doesn't eventually make them money? Honestly, I wasn't sure it was CG. I thought it was Sig, the SWGOH events guy. I don't know. I don't know if it was a April Fool's from him or if it was just... or if it was genuine. I mean, it was on their website, or not their website, but it did look like their... It looked like their stuff, but it also looked not like their stuff, if that makes sense. I mean, bring it up a second. It was on the forums. I can't remember if I have data mines in here. No, I don't. I mean, it's like you look at all these and you're thinking, it doesn't use the font that they use normally. And the actual image does look similar, I think, to something in another kit. I mean, it could just be that this is all something that's sort of Yeah, I know what you mean about the Carl Palm one. I remember that from a few years ago. I mean, this one, I'm thinking Sig was just pulling people's leg with this. Legionello, it is going some way back in it. 2019. They put a bit of effort into it. Does make me laugh though. I decided, alright, we're just going to keep Captain Horn's image here. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I've never seen a kit image do that where it's like a 3D animation. It's where I'm thinking maybe there was some pulling of the legs there. I think just the fact that it was on April 1st makes me think it's possible. I mean, arguably if it wasn't, Sig might have been better served waiting a day to post it. Just simply so that people didn't think it was. You know what I mean? Don't forget, it's obviously a difference between the actual game devs and someone data mining. Well, I say data mining, looking on the forums. Okay, so what's next? I've been doing Calamta. I feel like I've got his stats into a nice place. 108k health, 278 speed. I mean, the only thing I haven't looked too hard at is the offense, but considering he's got an insta-kill, it seems a bit, I wouldn't say redundant, but not the biggest priority. Alright, by the by. Can't say those are the kind of rolls I want. How far am I off this Zeta? I keep looking at it and it keeps... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be growing at all. Finally, I can grab one of these again. So I'll get one tomorrow, I think. Man, oh man, this it just feels so slow. Okay, last one, Death Trooper. Like before, I'm just farming this. Feels a little bit weird because I'm trying to work on Bane, for instance, but I'm hoping I can just use Mark II currency there. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, I've been saying about how I couldn't hear things. I think my headphones were just... the volume was a bit down. Do you guys have any other people than Aesop Pimpo that you respect for mods? I don't tend to look at a lot of people's. Sometimes I will look at Zareth, but that's more just a case of I might be looking at what he's gotten a video, and I'm thinking, right, are you still doing that, or are you kind of gone on to do something different? But generally, that's about it. I think if you look at too many people at the top end of the game, it can end up being a bit counterproductive because they're doing very specific things, whereas everyone else needs a more general use case mod set. Yeah, I mean, I completely get what you think, though, looking that way. I mean, I think it's good to get an idea of what other people are doing. It's just, I think I'm a bit wary about it. Okay, I don't think there's much else I can do now, if I'm being honest, but we've only got 10 minutes to GA, so we're doing good. I mean, I did say earlier, should have started my stream early, and I'm thinking, I don't think I could stall for an hour. I'm not Wolf. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm just not that good at it. You know, I think I'm going to do this again. It's not like I actually need Shard Trap currency desperately here, but I'm thinking I've got that much canteen, or I might as well use some of it. Alright, that made a little dent. Who's that, Mary J? I mean, considering the biggest accounts are now like 15 mil, just shy of 14 is very good. Okay. I mean, I think the fact that he's not a content creator probably means why I haven't heard of him, but yeah, I'm going to say, fair play if he's been growing that well. I mean, what is it, 2 years, 6 million GP? It's impressive, that. Hey, thank you very much. Can I say I appreciate that, man. But yeah, appreciate the sub. It's alright, I'm just having a bit of a brain fart. I don't know what I'm saying here. Oh, I mean, let me just bring this up a minute. Hang on, wrong one. Top players. So, Nomads is the guy who went and, like, just absolutely wailed the hell out of his account, wasn't he? Like, everything's R9. I mean, that's... To me, that's scary. I mean, I guess if you can do it, why not? But Man, oh man. I mean, it's weird as well, because you think it kind of has to just go by Lacazetas at that point, surely, and mods. But yeah, I imagine you'd have to be very well off to do something like that. You know, it's like you don't just get a loan or something. I mean, near the Big Boss Nash, Your Honor. Man, oh man. Yeah. I'm trying to think who you were talking about. What was his name? Z-Twitch. So they're going to be pretty close on here, aren't they? There's Tass. I've heard of Dr. Payton. There's Pimpo. I think I've heard of that guy as my Mithron Noredu. Call him Thrawn. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up. What was he? 13.13858. There we go, Mini Z Twitch. So it's $150 to go from R8 to R9. I suppose the question there as well, because I didn't see him do it, but was everything like at R7 or R8 before? Or was like there incidental costs on top of the R8 to R9s? I mean, that'd be the crazy bit if you're doing the calculations. Wow, Tarples. Well, I'll be honest, if we were playing the 300 game, which I wouldn't have really thought there. I'm not saying it'd have been lower, but I'm a little surprised it was there. Like something like Anakin, I would have thought would be a bit quicker. Maybe Han as well. Again, very by the by, you know, I imagine, you know, it all depends on what you need in your roster, but just a little surprised that. Like, Veers at 324 seems weird as well. Again, it could be, maybe the mod did for 3v3 over TW. Sorry, 5v5 even. Interesting. Maybe a little, but saying that though, it all depends. I mean, when you think about what was just said, the fact that with that account, it was 6 mil, went up to 4. Sorry, was it 8 mil or 6 mil? It was one of the two, wasn't it? Yeah, he was 8 mil and he got to 14 mil nearly. You know, so I kind of get it. You know, the idea that you're growing in that short a space of time, 6 million. you know, it kind of makes sense that the mod roster might be just a little bit shorter, but I suppose it's all a case of how you use your mods. That's where I was a little bit confused. I mean, I'm assuming it is something to do with 3v3, some of those mod sets, or speed sets. But, yeah, interesting anyway. I mean, I just can't justify remodding for 3v3, but if you're getting that much in terms of credits that you can afford to do it, then yeah, by all means, it's worth it. Okay, so defense phase is just about to end. So I'll just quickly show you what happened last round. A little bit disappointing this one, to be honest. We did okay, but it's one of those times when okay is not good enough. So took us 3 attempts to get Raver down. That was disappointing, no lie. Then the bat wall, that was really rough. 6 attempts to take down Negotiator. They were the only drops in the round. Now, on another day, I think I'd have been alright with that. Like, there'd have been a bigger hold up somewhere else for me. But I just didn't have that luck. I had Mon Mothma get me a hold, both Ray and Malgus got holds, but that was it. I was looking at Fleet at the end, I was like, if he trips on Leviathan, I've got a chance. But to his credit, he was efficient, he took everything out in one, 30 banner lead in the end. You just think those drops really were impactful. So it's a bit of a shame, but GG's, you know, can't say more than that. Alright, so we're up against Titan Geo, so let's show you the compare. So we're looking in favour this round. We got 10.4 million to their 10.1. We're 19 Zetas behind, 4 Omicrons behind in GA, and we're 2 total Relics behind. As far as Relic 5 Plus, we've got a little lead. Datacrons, we got a lead, and all the mod scores are looking good for us. So overall, pretty solid start. Go to the GLs. This is becoming a common theme, but they've got all of the GLs. I've got Jabba, JML, Ray, Slacker, and Leia. And then ships, we've got Leviathan. Surprisingly, they haven't. I mean, 8 GLs but no Leviathan, that's a very unusual sight. So fingers crossed we can make an advantage come out there. Hey up, Darts, how you doing? Yeah, it's definitely an advantage. I mean, I was hoping... Oh, sorry, I'm hoping they haven't got Raver. That's going to be the biggest decider here. I mean, that and I have switched around Datacrons. You might have seen yesterday, if you saw that stream, I'd forgotten to put Holdo and Holdo's Cron the Ray team, so we've got that going today. So that's one thing. I kind of wish we got Doubtcron for this, because I imagine that would be very nice. But no such luck. I think we've got a Doubtcron here. Nope, apparently not. So, Datacrons, man. I need more. Team actually got 7 million in your Kyber 1 bracket, hoping his opponent plays and the likelihood I need to win. I mean, that's something. You know, it's one of those where you think, hey, I might get lucky and suddenly get into Kyber 1, and then you get there and you're like, oh man, giants everywhere. Okay. So, we got Tuscans here. That's a waste of an Omicron if you ask me. We got Malgus, Marauder, and BSF, Starkiller, CLS, and JMK. Okay. I kind of feel bad when I see Omicrons like that, though. It's like if you go and give Chieftain an Omicron, make sure Dad Bob Bulba's in the team. So, Leia R2 Drogon, Seer, Malakos, and Cal. Lord Vader, Maul, and Royal Guard. Rex 5s, and Adrad, Jin, and Cassian. Also, no Datacrons to be seen. That in itself is quite interesting. Oh, wrong button. Alright, so let's just start putting these down. There was Jedi Master Kenobi. Leia was down here. Alright, at this point I just need to start typing them in. So, Seer, Lord Vader. Yeah, we got a good chance here. I mean, I could do with a win, so I'm hopeful we've got a chance going our way. Here we go, so Adrad's there. I think my dog's farted, I think. I'm going to say, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Bit hard to do it when we haven't actually got doing. Here we go. Malgus, EP, and who's the missing one? CLS. Alright. So, plan time. First thing that comes to mind is CLS. Take down Starkiller. One thing I've heard is quite reliable is Adrad for Tuskens. Kenobi, ideally I'd like to use Leia, but I don't really feel like I can afford to. So instead, a little bit of an interesting one. I think we're going to have to do JML. Yeah, very interesting this as far as the splits I might have to do. We got Slacker for Seer. It wasn't like a top tier Malgus, so we could probably 5 first it. BSF is a bit problematic, but we might be able to get around that. CLS. CLS is a funky one. We've got Phoenix for Adrad. No Savage built here. Iden's Relic 8, Scout Troopers Relic 7. I've not actually tried that, I'll be honest, because my third option is always terrible. I think that's the question. Would they be alright with Han in there? And if I just bring this over just so I can demonstrate. There we go. If I just show you my Imperials, we have got Iden, we have got Scout, but after that, there isn't really a good one. Yeah, it's CLS, Han, and Chewie. Yeah, that's where I'd be a bit concerned. Let me just take that off there for now. I love that kit, by the way. I'm thinking we need to do the layer mirror. Fennec could probably do Lord Vader because there isn't a Datacron. It's kind of 50-50 if anything goes wrong, but we might be alright. yeah, imps are on the long list of things I'm working on right now. I feel like I won't live that down. It's not 40, it's 30. Something like that might be doable. Yeah, they're two funky things for me as far as what to do. I mean, Afra might be able to do that. I suppose the question is if they get into a Terminator loop, they could really steamroller me. I think Starkiller could do it, but again, if there's a GL at the back, that feels like a very expensive price to pay to take that down. I know I need JKR there. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's my thought. I really don't want to burn Starkiller. I mean, even if like they've got the expensive Datacron, or well, expensive, the good Datacron, I know that Ray probably won't beat it, but it feels prudent to at least keep it. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have anything else left for it anyway. But if it isn't that Datacron, we've got a chance. I mean, I suppose that's the question, isn't it? Has he got that Datacron? Rather than speculating, actually check. No, at least not that very specific one with Holdo and all that. I mean, I don't care that he's got Bane. He hasn't got that one either. So, I'd say we're okay in that regard. So, if there is a Ray, we've got the Starkiller, so... It's all about choosing the right thing here. I mean, maybe that could work. Magara and ISC are terrible, but maybe we could get through it. Yeah, I really want that Wampa there. You see him sometimes and you're like, really? You thought that'd work? I mean, that's an interesting thought. I've got Bane at gear 12, but he's got nothing on him. No Zetas, no Omicron, so... the interest kind of fades very quickly there. Starset with the resub, thank you very much. I feel like I didn't hear that. I say appreciate the sub though, man. Alright, well, let's actually sort by Padme a minute. I'm curious if there's anything a Gibme team that's reliable, but not by the looks of it, so that's kind of out. Let's sort by win, try and narrow this down a little bit. No attacking GL, just get rid of them. Yeah, I mean, I think with Sidious there's a temptation to be greedy, isn't there? You know, people are trying to really push the team when really it's not got that... Oh, I say the team, they try and push the solo as far as they can and not actually seeing what its limits are. Oh, I'm not saying he's not good, but like everything, he's got limits. I'm thinking Mordalorians. Even though they are really not good here, I'm thinking it's just something to at least throw at it to start. I'd love to give Afra a go against CLS, but I'm not convinced that's good either, so... I'm wondering if we can do something like Bastila and Cal. Yeah, I wouldn't even go near that with Afra. I wouldn't mind actually spinning this around, by the way. If I just back out of this a minute. I mean, I've kind of penciled it in to take down Adrad, but maybe it's better if I actually spin that around and do it the other way. I can imagine. I mean, you go and get a turn meter train, but if they take a turn, then I imagine it's a bit rough. I'm actually curious what Afra's doing well at the moment, because obviously with the Datacron change, you're thinking, what's a good odds for it? I mean, taking out a Soul Jabber, it's like, okay. Afra on defense sounds wasteful. Like, she's such a useful offensive tool. It's like, don't do a dirty like that, people. And I'm thinking, ugh, maybe. That really feels bad. There's not a lot here, though, that's screaming out like, oh, this would be good. I don't know. We'll stick with this lot for now, and then we'll move on, because if I just stay like this forever, it's going to be... We're not going to get any battles done. Yeah, Afra lead Inquisitors, it's the new meta, folks. It seems so, Mol. I mean, I haven't got to face that right now, but it definitely does seem like a good option. Alright, Layer Mirror. I don't really want to use that again. This one might be nice. I know that's a bit of a waste, but I'm not using any resistance anywhere. So maybe just get the benefit of that, plus a bit of health steal offense, etc. Plus if they kill someone, there's a bump. It feels weird that Drogon's stunned and we're still trying to take turn meter away from him. Hey, yay. Where's my mouse? Okay. I'm going to try and put the burn out. Okay, could we get lucky and get Drogon? Yes. Yes is the answer. Okay, so for now, let's just put that on layer. Okay, maybe not. I still don't really know what I'm doing with layer, so anyone who's like keyboard warrioring at me like, why did you do that? It was obvious it was going to come out from under stealth. I'm like, I don't know. I'm still kind of at the button mashing stage. Yeah, I'm assuming there'll be a point when I really learn the nuances, but so far all I've had to do is button mash. I was wondering where the second part of that sentence was coming in, Kit. Alright, let's do that. You see, I don't... I was really frustrated there. I wanted stall, but that was just a case of they're too good. Alright, 64. It doesn't look as bad, but you know. Let's get the Night Sisters in. 1, 2. I think if I had a bigger Gideon, I'd be tempted to try it. I mean, my Gideon's gear 12. I've modded him for speed. Like, he's crazy fast for gear 12, but it's just hard trusting it in something like this. That's the other thing as well. I'm not even convinced I've got the mod order right for Gidme. I think Padme is quicker than Shaq for some reason. I say for some reason because even I can't explain it. I don't feel like I'm wrong here. If he can't hit me, he can't hurt me. I'm not sure video games are the best place for denial, but it seems the case right now. Hey up, playing. How you doing? Oof. I think Cal got a bit upset there. Alright, 55. I think we're now in the sketchy territory. Not necessarily that this is a bad counter, but it can go wrong. Thankfully it's R4 Royal Guard. To be fair, you've just finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Floods of Tears. Nice one. Alright, Uno Reverse. Thank you. Uno Reverse again. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could ignore Taunt. Asking for too much there. Go on, have at him. Okay. Gets a bit of Siphon. Just hang in there, Bam. Well, all of you hang in there. Okay, so Grief's going to go in a second. Ooh, I was hoping for another assist. There we go.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Have you got a lightsaber in your pocket, Chris, or are you just pleased to see me?
BZZZZZ.
Okay, I'm assuming this is the counter. Who's shooting me? Ah, it's darts. It's alright, I have to move my screen around. Here we go. You didn't hear the eat? I don't know what's going on today. Okay, I don't know if it's worth trying it again. I haven't got like a button I can just press to do it. Yeah, I would agree there, Plane. I feel like if you've got Thrawn in there, it is a challenge. The only downside is if you put Thrawn in there, there's no tank, so arguably you can have a clear run at either Thrawn or Maul, but I think at that point you just don't do Fennec, do you? But then it will make another counter easier, I bet. Yeah, Lord Vader without Maul is a lot weaker. It's a conundrum. Okay. Hang on, I remembered what I shut that down for. 172. So that's 53, was it? Yeah, I mean, if either Fennec or Bam get the... Well, to be honest, if any of the three get a fracture, it's probably pretty tough. Sadly, no Qui-Gon, or at least I feel really silly for this. I've taken my Qui-Gon up this past week. You can see here, right? I think. Let me just check. You can kind of see him just popping his head up. There we go. He was about Gear 8. I've taken it up to Gear 12 this week, purely for one of these prestigious quests, where it was like, Gear Qui-Gon Jinn to Gear 12. And I'm like, okay. I didn't like have any other reason to not do it. You know, all his gear was easy. But I'd kind of always just left him low down because it wasn't a priority for me. But I thought, sod it, I'll just do it. And now I'm just having remorse for all the gear that maybe could have gone elsewhere. Right, that's wasteful. That's my thought, yeah. I mean, Afro does terrible, so that's kind of out for me. Saying that, 9% win rate. That ain't good. Yeah, I don't think we do that. Yeah. Go on, we'll go for Multilorians then. Even though the lower gear by quite a distance, maybe we'll get lucky. At least to a point where I can actually do something else. 5-sleeved is probably tasty. I'm not saying it's good, but I imagine it was a bit of fun. Yeah, back out. Okay. Let's just deal with this, get this one out. I was weighing up which one was more important, try and deal immediate damage to cracks or gain to 5 stacks. I think 5 stacks was the smarter play. Trouble is, I can't really say I know what I'm going to do about that now. It's a very funky team for me. I mean, maybe 5 first. Yeah, Wiggs and Rollo, they'll have their day again. Yeah, my thoughts are kind of going there, T-Max. I think it does need to shift around. I mean, first of all, let me just log these banners. 229, that's what, 28 and 29, so 57? Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking what we could do, a bit like you said. 5 first here. Do some Calcaster's team here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing there. Yeah, we need JKR and GMY for JMK Botafogo. So that's kind of where I'm getting a bit stuck here today. I feel like I've had a big counter pulled away from me. You've done well there then, Plane. I mean, my mace ain't up to snuff here anyway, but still. Interesting, it's having some good luck. Is that for Malgus, Botafogo? I mean, if it was for Rax... Oh, oops. Never mind. In my defense, it sounded like a Malgus counter. Alright, one down. I think this safely falls under the remit of overkilling something. Okay, so... Oh, hang on, I didn't mean that, but go on. Alright, 34. Let's see what we need to face, then we can kind of plan a bit more. It's all about if there's a ray at the back. Okay, we've been spared. We've got a Padme team. Hey up, Death Salm. We're doing okay. Got some interesting stuff by the looks of it. Got Mon, so we could do Iden there. A very odd Qui-Gon team. Lost one Pratt with the raid. Thank you very much. Party of 9. For some reason I didn't hear that again. Don't know if you guys heard the little jingle for the raid. Either way, thank you very much. Okay, this is a lot more manageable.
Welcome all.
Yeah, I heard that one though. Strange things tonight. Okay, so, like I said, Iden's got a home there. Newt can go for Qui-Gon. Although I'm weighing up, do we do Newt somewhere else? Okay, another thing, we can do Starkiller there. That's kind of solved a problem for us. So... but are you dirty one-prats? Like, are you in the slums of Tatooine, or are you in the up and to-do kind of area? I don't really know what I'm doing with these two, but I'm assuming we're going to have something. I mean, maybe Afra could do that and GI that. No worries, one prep. Have a good night, man. Either way, I feel like we've got stuff to play around with. It's not like it's a backs to the wall defense. Compared to last round, this actually feels like a gimme. Okay, so Adrad, you're having an easier round this time. If you didn't catch last round, we had to use Adrad to take out Raver. So by comparison, this is a walk in the park. I've actually forgotten what Jin does for a Datacron. Now I'd do it. It's really bugging me that you guys aren't hearing things. Alright, Chieftain's just going to have a sip of his tea. Hey up, Liam. We're doing alright, man. Gonna say, we've just had a little hiccup getting through a cracks team, but other than that, we're doing good. Just do a basic there. Taunts are annoying. Just saying, taunts are annoying. Okay, I get the feeling they didn't like me doing that. Well... Okay. This doesn't feel like a terrible matchup, it's just I'm kind of looking at SRP and thinking, can we get you a buff, man? There we go. Come on, get warrior. Have I been deceived? I'm sure I've heard someone say Adrad's a good counter to Tuskens. Right, I've been deceived. Saying that this might be the same thought process I had with... I thought Phoenix could take down Raver. Oh, no, sorry, not Raver, Malgus. Nice comeback, Osprey. Yeah, the Relics are certainly giving me a bit of a problem. I mean, Jin's ramping up, so hopefully that's going to play a part. We just need to get through this protection up before the... Oh, now that feels wrong. I honestly thought we were okay then. Yeah, I've got a Chron on. I'm a little annoyed. I thought we'd got him. It must have been that we killed one, killed the other, and in between they revived. Right, let's just do that. A soiree. How you doing? I feel like I butchered that again. I'm not using that ability from Jim well. No worries, no worries. Right, let's target that one. Go there. No. You see what I mean? One goes, then the other dies, so it's a bit like you can't get them at the same time. Yeah, I just think we're stuck here. So frustrating. Yeah, I feel like I've got gypped a little bit here, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I know what you mean about maybe doing better with Adrad. I'm going to say, I'm glad you're making use out of it like that. You got to use your Gungans against bounty hunters today, they didn't stand a chance. You got gear 11 with Boomba. Boomba at gear 10, doubles later on the boss. That's solid, that. That's very solid. Sure, doy. Sorry about that. And no worries, Darts. I'll catch you around, man. I've got to admit, let me just drag this over, right? It might be a little bit better on this screen, but that's a very dark name for me to read. Okay, we need CLS. Yeah, we need CLS for Star Killer. I'm thinking Bounty Hunters. Yeah, that should be alright. Oh yeah, Dark Purple looks good. It's just, you know what I mean? It's a little tricky read. Well, you finally leveled the Lord Vader Rex at Relic 1. Very nice. I'm going to say, I can't remember exactly, Liam. Are you just missing Lord Vader now? Alright. Can we do anything here? Well, I can get stunned. Oh, that was an idiotic move. Yeah, let's hit the guy who's going to stun us. I mean, 10 weeks isn't bad for someone like Lord Vader. He's kind of on my to-do list this year, but I'm not sure I'll get him. Hey, Vader, how you doing? Right, so Dadbod's stunned again. Great. Alright, clean 35. If there is such a thing. Alright, Malgus. Bastila. Cal. 1, 2, 3 needed there. 1, 2, 3 or 3. So, Jolie. Or maybe Kenobi. That seems to be a common game plan right now, Ada. What's his name? Baron Zemo. He's definitely making people select their decks wisely. Right, so Mace is a popular one. Kenobi's got an 89% win rate, that's good enough for me. Yeah, I haven't used much of Baron. I feel like he's someone I could do with putting a bit more time in with, but it's just actually finding the right deck for him. Yeah, the sinister locations are fun. I mean, sorry, I'm just going to pass that to Bastila. It all depends what deck you're running, but it can be fun when it's something like Bar Sinister and you've got like a Destroy deck and you can just have Venom eat himself constantly. Alright, so Bastila's nearly ready to go again. Fear stopped it. Let's just get rid of Malgus. And go on, we'll pass turn there. I don't know. I'll say it again, this is a counter I've not tried before, so I was kind of winging it. Yeah, alright, I realised after, I was like, why am I doing this? Nice to see Cal doing his job, though. Okay, 56. Cloning bats is another good one, yeah. There are some locations that reoccur and you think, it's going to be a good day today. It's actually quite funny, I'm doing CLS to beat Starkiller and then Starkiller to beat CLS. Alright, we're going to do that just so Chewie attacks that turn. Okay. Alright, so let's get this going. You would think, knowing what just happened, this would be a bad idea. You don't normally do this, do you? You know, essentially just think, alright, I've beaten this team with this, let's try it the other way round. Yeah, a bit of science never hurt anyone, Bazinga. Maybe... Okay, maybe a few in history, but let's just ignore that. Alright, last up. At least last up on this wall. Have we got any Jedi Crons? I don't think we have. No. I think we'll go for a bit of that, but I'm not entirely sure it's good. So priority number 1 is to get Cat out. I feel like I always have the speed loss when it comes to this matchup. Like, it's always the super fast JMKs. Right, so they're going to do the short ult. There's no doubt about that. Alright, Cat out. We're in a good position. Oh, I thought we were on JMK then. You know what thought did? I feel like that Datacron was a good choice. We've just got that deflection in there, if I'm right. And I'm doubting it now I'm saying it. I'm sure there's someone on that team who does special damage. I'm probably wrong there. I thought there was one, but I was doubting it. I'm like, you know, really, is there? Alright, 56. Ooh, I got one banner wrong somewhere. Okay, so what are we seeing back here? Wow. Kyber 2, folks. Just to reiterate, Kyber 2. I've not seen a fleet like that in a long time. Or a set of fleets. I absolutely love BT1. It's why it's going to R8. I kind of want to waste this one. Oh. 56. Unlucky Osprey. I mean, how I view it, I think that's what happens to a lot of us, that we end up just getting backed into a corner where we just haven't got enough left. I mean, obviously different levels, but that's how it feels with me sometimes. Like the other day, I got through that Raver with Adrad, but I was kind of swinging at that. You know, it wasn't actually something I expected to win. A lot of the time, it will go wrong. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea, to be honest. If you can afford to. But yeah, BT1 there was beautiful. Yeah, he's definitely a crazy droid. I mean, the ability where he damages everyone, including allies, that kind of sums him up. I know I should go for nuke because of extortion, but I'm thinking hopefully the AoE will get that. There we go. I don't think we can remove turn meter with this group. I'm going to say, Newt, I've paid me taxes. Just be gone. Enough. 53, that wasn't good banners, but we'll take it. Next up. It's almost tempting to go two-man, but I don't get too cocky. Alright, Qui-Gon. I really need to get Newt up to Ralix. Just to make the... Well, to be honest, I need to get Django up higher than Ralix too, but... this team's just very useful in 3v3. Granted, this team is weird. I'm paying it more respect, really, than it deserves. Yeah, once gags are done, we can get one in. Ooh. I've still got your redemption from last time as well. I haven't cashed it in, I've kept your channel points on hold. Yeah, I'm a bit behind in that. Oh, I've just seen that you redeemed GA advice, Tom. Sorry about that, I didn't see it. I've got like me GA plan right in front of me, so I can't see a lot of me redemptions. Alright, last up. 1, 2. Let me just double check speed here. Yeah, 331. Just making sure I haven't lost mods or anything. Yeah. You know, it's where GAC in 3v3 always feels sad, because you've got something like General Grievous that doesn't get used. You know, and you think, great tune. Maybe gone down a little bit in the meta, but still great tune. And yeah, you just kind of ignore him for a season. I think we get the 58. Yeah. I love this song. I really want to destroy these. I was going to say they got 1 assist. There we go. Just got that little bit of insurance. For such a weird fleet, it was kind of hitting me a bit. As far as conditions, I found that one funny because the capital ship wasn't destroyed. It was dismissed, but it wasn't destroyed. I'm like, come on, they shouldn't get the bad batch for that. Okay, so we're going up against that one. I'm genuinely thinking what's the best fleet to take here as far as banners. Scythe. I think we just go with the normal Scythe lineup, don't we? I know it's a bit heavy-handed with the reinforcements, but Defender should do a lot of the work there. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've applied for the closed beta. I mean, I think it's going to be a very useful addition to the community. I don't know how big an impact it'll have, but I suppose that's largely up to CG, isn't it? It'd be nice to get some like screenshots of it, just to see what we're actually potentially getting. Alright, 75. Could have probably taken less in. Here we go. There's a bit of me that would like to think this guy's gone heavy defense, heavy offense. But some of these just look so weird. I mean, fingers crossed. I mean, I've seen the game at like 120. That it was like I had it for a week before BlueStacks sort of said no, we don't like that. But it was very nice. It was very smooth to play on. So you think, hopefully, it does improve gameplay a little bit. But I'm not expecting something like revolutionary. It's just kind of like a nice little upgrade, you know. Tempered expectations. $20.29, that's actually remarkable. I got less banners here than I did. I'm saying that, I got less banners here than I did on Crimson yesterday, but I didn't drop on Crimson. So, I can live with that. Certainly set a healthy target. I'm curious how the likes of Ray get on. Assuming this guy decides to attack. Alright, let's load up Crimson. It's funny that I've just shut down Tamming, but I'm actually just going to nip on my phone a second. I can't be asked getting the emulator up, but I'm just curious when our raid is. Like, if we're anywhere close. Ooh, we're still a way off. We got 136k tickets. That's not bad though for me. It means I haven't got to do it over the weekend. Okay, so the follow-up question is, how far is Crimson's? Ooh. Alright, now this is a question I'm able to wrap my head around. I don't know if anyone watching knows the answer. We get our refresh, you know, we have our guild reset. I think it's about 2:30 in the morning, so that's what, 3.5 hours from now? Will that go towards this and then the raid launches? Because if so, that's not bad. But I don't know if it has to have the currency before it launches. It's where I don't really get how it works. All I know is it's on auto launch. Well, there. Okay, so last round we did get the win up against the Kazakhstan guy, I think we found out. Quite a demanding lead, I'd say there, 2051 to 1942, so we did well. This round we're up against Screwball. I'm just going to bring this up for a second because I think it's appropriate. Whenever I think of Screwball, I can't help but think about this from Marvel Spider-Man. It's like, okay, that's definitely a GAC opponent I could definitely have like a bit of incentive to take down, because Screwball was definitely annoying in those games. Ooh, I haven't thought about the ice cream in a long time. Yeah, you'd have the little ball at the bottom, wouldn't you? Oh. Thanks for reminding me of them. Took me back a few years, that. Alright. Let's show the compare. So, we're 1.4 million behind. Call us wrong, but we are behind. We're 72 Zetas behind, 4 GA Omicrons behind. To be honest, right, we're going to be behind a lot here, as you can see. So, total Relics, 38 behind, 5 pluses, 16 behind. Datacrons, we have got more level 9s, but they're doing us in the 6s and 3s. They're winning on 6.mod score. They have got a high number on the 15s, slightly high on the 20s. I'm just narrowly edging them out on the 25s. So I'm giving them advantage there in pretty much all areas. When it comes to Galactic Legends, same as always for myself, they've got all of them. In ships, they do have Leviathan, so no gimme like our opponent just now. For that reason, I think they either go all out offense or... I still can't wrap my head around what went on there. Okay, so no real changes from the last stream. Main thing is Ray's still got this weird Cron, but Finn's now got a Finn Cron and a Tenacity level 6. So I'm kind of okay with that. I'm going to see how it plays. I may switch around the Finn comp to get better use out of it, but for now I'm just going to keep it. So we're facing Malgus Marauder BSF again, Starkiller, again Lord Vader, Royal Guard and Maul, GGB1 and Magna, and Adrad, Cassian and Jin. Down the south we got Qui-Gon, Rey, no Holdocron. We've got Dash L3 and Nest, Newtsuku Django, and Leia, R2 and Drogon. Alright, I just did that and I'm thinking I need to actually input it all. Okay, so down the south we've got Leia, Newt, Dash, Rey, and Qui-Gon. That Qui-Gon team could be annoying because Mace with the counterattacks can be a bit annoying when I try and do Newt. That does say to me I might try Grand Inquisitor. Malgus, Emperor Palpatine and Starkiller, Lord Vader, General Grievous, and Adrad. Okay. Quite a few GLs on show. Okay, what can we do then? I think we can do Slacker here. We can still do EP, Starkiller on Rey. We can do JMK on Lord Vader. And that does leave us C for Malgus potentially. We've got CLS for Starkiller. I really would like to try Rolo again on Adrad, but I'm just not convinced it's a good idea. Let's do Inquisitors on Qui-Gon. We might be able to give First Order a go there. JKR against Dash. We could do Savage Solo on GG. And for now I'm just going to sort of leave it at Gas there, but I really don't think that's what I'll do. You did Hondo against Adrad? I didn't even know that was a counter. Or maybe it's something you've told me. I'm just thinking. Do you do something like Hondo IG Queel? I don't know about you, I really don't like doing... Oh, hang on. Old Ben lead Hondo and what? Or just Old Ben? I remember you used to have Watt in the team. I haven't tried it though. I might give that a go in 3v3 actually. Could be a bit of fun. Am I wrong in thinking this is the counter? I think I'm getting this mixed up. No, I'm right, this is it. Alright, so I haven't got a lot of crons, so... I think we'll hold on to it. What's that doing? Okay, it's all those threshold ones. Bit of crit damage. Okay. If I recall correctly, the old point of this is that Armourer can put the Beskar straight onto Slacker. No worries, Tom. Thanks for the sub, man. I'll catch you around. We poke. Put that straight onto Slacker. And we might as well do a swipe. They can all ignore taunt, but if you can bring a tank in, why not? Alright. Just how it always is meant to be. Stun Drogon. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, poke. Okay, so no returning Drogon. I think we just swipe, don't we? Just stack mastery. Alright, 61. Okay, so Inquisitors, I said it before, they're not like safe here, but let's see how we get on. That is an issue as well with ability block, so he's got a cooldown now. Alright, we got away with that a bit. Alright, so we lose protection banners here, but that's still pretty decent. I really don't like the fact that I've got so few crons here. I was saying it the other day, I'm going to have to start doing 100 refreshes and Conquest at this rate. Okay, DI. Let's just hit Ben a bit before she gets ult. Ooh. Okay, that's not what we wanted. I mean, bad banners, but I'll take it. Ooh, no. Wow, I was about to bring out General Kenobi lead. I don't think that's been seen in a long time. Alright. So this should be pretty safe as far as JKR just reduced the protection up on Nest, so we should be all groovy. Okay, pass that over to Yoda. I do envy the fact that there's a Rally L3 here. I've got one on my main, and it's a real luxury at times, but it's brilliant to have. I need some luxury time farming here. Treat yourself. Right, so we really should be reducing max health now. I'm just trying to cool assist so that we're actually recovering bans at the same time. A stun wouldn't go amiss either. If I lose this, I'm actually going to check the tenacity on Nest. Emphasis reducing our health? Oh, okay. It's alright, I thought there was something that I was missing. Which is definitely been annoying. I just remember the fact that they made sure that JKR couldn't be beaten by her. So it's where I kind of get a little bit miffed that she's putting up such a fight here. I mean, right now I'm definitely putting it down to mods. I'm trying to get these big hit. Sorry, I'm trying to use that ability just for the fact that I know there's a stun connected. It's feeling a bit like that, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we got there. Terrible banners, but we got there. I want to have a look at that nest. Very rare I stop on a battle like, well, stop on a wall like this, but it kind of drew me attention. Yeah, tenacity modding. 292 speed. Wow, that's a lot. 159% tenacity. Yeah, I'll give him the due. That was annoying. I can't say I've ever known a nest that fast though. I'll correct myself. I haven't seen a lot of nests that fast. I have seen one before. Someone came into my chat and was bragging about it. I can't remember who they were, but I was like, okay. I'll bank it. I'll remember that one. This did win yesterday, didn't it? Yeah. We just had a bit of weird shenanigans when Kylo Ren got killed. But that was on my main as well, so different situation. We're not going to do the AoE right now. Let's just do that. We don't want to get stunned or anything. Alright, here comes the extortion. Okay, that feels a bit sketch. Let's do that. And that. Okay, pass that to Kylo. Get rid of that. Alright, I can live with that for a minute. Oh! Bloody hell, fire. Yeah, this is definitely in sketch territory as counters go. I mean, it works, but man oh man. See, once you get to this territory, you're fine. You're just controlling the two of them, but man, it's scary before then. Alright, 55. What you hiding, sir? Okay, we got Inquisitors. We got Phasma. We got Tuscans. We got Mon. And we got Treya. Treya's a tasty choice on defense. Okay, so with what we got left, what we're going to do? Adrad. Wampa. I think we can afford to change that around and go Gas Treya. Although saying that, we do need something big here. Those Tuscans, I wonder if they could be taken out with imps. Actually, saying that, that's the issue. It's not taking them out, it's taking out the two at the same time. It's a permakill. So yeah, gas is safe there. Imps could potentially do that, but I don't know if they could do it in 5v5. Sorry, 3v3 even. So I think a Treya mirror might be safer. And then maybe Maul there. I was saying that Maul's on defense. I think we come back to Adrad. Alright. I think we knocked the back wall down, because a lot of the stuff here we're probably not going to use up top. I'm wondering if there is a smaller counter to this. I mean, I've got bounty hunters, but I don't think I've got them available. Well, I say I've got bounty hunters, I've got squishy bounty hunters. Alright, we'll go there. Adrad 69. Doubt's a little bit annoying. I didn't really want to use the AoE while there was foresight. At this rate, they're gonna heal up. Alright, at least Grand's gone. I mean, 7's healed. Black Mad, hello there. What are you trying to use? Okay. What gear levels are you at? Well, you know, give or take. Okay, so you're at level 80. I'm going to say what gear level though. That's probably the big thing. Okay, right. Have you got the unique Zeta for Geonosian Brood Alpha? Okay. I mean, I can show you the event very quickly. My Geonosians are going to be a bit bigger than that, but I can at least show you how it goes. Yeah, GBA, sorry, the Brute is a meat shield. You just throw him in front of all the damage. I was wondering if they'd give Padme a little visual touch-up with Queen Amidala. Okay, that was a bit of an hectic start. So... what I'd say is there's a load of buffs on the field right now, so let's get rid of them. Mileage may vary. Don't expect Padme to go that quick if you've got lower gear. But yeah, essentially you want to go for Padme first. You use the Geos with Sunfax Dispel to keep Kenobi quiet. Your Alpha and Spy got gear 10, okay. I know it can be done with gear 7. Well, at least I've heard people say it in the past. So it's as much about knowing what to do as far as the actual gear with this one. Mods might play a part as well, though. But yeah, essentially you want to go for Padme. And if you do get Padme out, then you're kind of juggling. You're kind of juggling keeping Kenobi's taunt off. You want to make sure Anakin's not hitting you. And you want to make sure that, we call him Jolie Fishdoe, you know, the healing Jedi. You want to take him out as a priority so that he can't revive Anakin, he can't revive Kenobi, and then Mace is always the last one to go. Sorry, I'm just madly curious at that. I'm really strapped for Zetas on my main account. It's like 10, 20 quid. I'm like, I can't do that. Yeah, the healing Jedi. Let me just... I'll show you. Yeah, I'll be right back, folks. Hello again. I'm going to say, we have a cat. She was outside. My mum, she heard cats fighting. So I was the one sent down to check. I don't know if you're there, Blank, but just to answer your question, that is Healing Jedi, the Jedi Master Guardian. I'll type it in here. Alright. It's alright, I wasn't sure if you were there, so I thought I'll just leave it in chat in case you're lurking or whatever. Okay, let's just get back to this. I'm a little bit cautious about throwing gas or Trare at that. Like, maybe there is something a little smaller, like that. I don't want to drop a battle, but it's kind of tempting. It can be difficult. I mean, the one thing I will say, Blank, it's one of those events that people found really difficult when it first came out. Or, okay, maybe not really difficult, but at the time there was two ways of doing it. You could do it with General Grievous, which was at the time a very expensive team, or you could do it with some more mishmash kind of stuff. And honestly, Geonosians, they kind of came out a bit after, and they've made it a lot easier. So it's one of those where I think keep adding your gear to your Geonosians in case that helps. But how I view it, you don't need to unlock her here and now, so just keep going, just keep building. If anything, it gives you time to build her team up as well. So, like, you can get Anakin ready, you can get Ahsoka, General Kenobi, he's a lot easier to get now. So, yeah, it just gives you time to get all of that sorted, waiting for her. Meanwhile, I'm just looking for ideas for this. More so if there's like some screwball kind of counter that you just wouldn't normally think of. Yeah, this ain't gonna work, I don't think. CLS is 4.92. I need something essential with permakill. Yeah, it's a shame my Night Sisters are on defense. And I do think my bounty hunters are unavailable. I mean, Django, but I don't think I can swing anything with him. Although, with him being low gear on the sides, maybe. Yeah, that was my thought, Osprey. Let me just check, is there any... Do they have had win rates on this? Yeah, let's give it a go. I mean, I haven't got them down for anything else, so maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I kind of want to use Trench, but I always want to use Trench. I don't know what it is, I'm that weirdo that likes Trench. I put gear and relics into him and I'm like, I want my investment. Alright, nuke the chieftain. Newt's taking a bit of a nap. Let's put some burning out. Some more extortion. Yeah, kind of need him to be a bit thick now. As far as not just constantly going for Newt. Although saying that, we got permakills, so potentially we could just one-shot this Tuscan. There we go. Right, I was having a dumb moment there, Osprey, wasn't I? Alright, Newt. Done. Alright, imps. Alright, should be pretty smooth sailing from here. I don't think there's anything here that's like too much of a weird counter. Worst one's probably CLS on Starkiller, but I don't think it's that bad. This counter, it really does benefit if you've got Death Trooper. I mean, just for that death mark. You still get through it fine, but it's just that little bit of difference. I think I got... Did I get 57 on that last one? Surely not. Well, apparently. I'm just trying to think now how you do this. I feel like you gotta dance around Nihilus a bit, haven't you? If you hit him too hard, he's just going to annihilate me. Yeah, that was the thing I was kind of concerned about. Alright, Trey's coming in. Okay. Feeling a lot better. Right, we've still got to go for Nihilus. I mean, I stalled enough on him. Crit. Okay. I felt that was just dancing around a little too much. Am I the only one who finds that weird? Like, why Relic 6? Why not Relic 7 or 8? Or 9? Very snooty of me. Wolf, how you doing? Let's get in here just a little bit of backup. As much as I like the idea of what with Trench, I'm like, yeah, hopefully we don't need Trench. Go on, what's going on? I've just realised I've got a friendly battle for Marvel Snap with Mary J as well. Didn't see that before. Uh, 5 to midnight, yeah, it's late on here. I wouldn't say I've stalled hard either. It's quite impressive how I end up going this late. I'm going to try and catch up. Your opponent set both for Evans. Do you think Krex Phoenix will defeat JKR? I think the issue is it's 3v3. I mean, to be honest, Ada's quite good for Phoenix, so I'd definitely take what she say, or what they say on board. But yeah, it's. I think the only issue would be the healing, maybe. I mean, that would be my only concern, 3v3. You've not got, like, all of the tools at your disposal. You're kind of restricted a little bit. I mean, for me in 3v3, I feel like you have to do Hera, Rex, and Sabine. I just can't see how you can get away with it with Kanan. But, again, maybe I'm just not seeing it. Because I like Kanan. It's just, you haven't got a lot of damage output if he's there. If you give it a sec, I can actually have a loop because I've got GAC Insight, so I might be able to see what the win rate's like. Alright, so this is kind of how it looks. 54% win rate with... Yeah, Ada, it's 3v3. I didn't say Ada hasn't played... you haven't played for a bit, have you? Is it a month now, maybe? Oh, to be fair though, Ada, you might have seen my screen. But yeah, it looks like a lower win rate with Sabine actually, which surprises me. But I suppose it depends on the JKR team. Who are the two in there? I'm not that bad. He says with tongue firmly in cheek. Sorry, I'm just looking at my cat. She has this weird thing, right, where she'll just sort of sit and she's like this. She'll hunch up, she'll have her head down, and it's as if she's like, I'll just stare at this one spot. I don't know what it is, but I'll just look at it. Okay, so Jolie and Basti. Okay. So that's a little bit interesting. I mean, 100% with... Oh, I don't believe that. Yeah, Ralicate Hera, Ralicate Ezra, Ralicate Kanan, Beta Gear, Ralic 2 JKR, Jolie, Basti. This is why these things can be a little bit misleading. But yeah, there's another example. That looks reasonable. It hasn't worked for you. Sorry. Oh, hang on, I take it you're talking about the other one now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think this is the issue. There's going to be a load of these situations where it's like, maybe they take one out, but they don't take all of them. Ooh, wow, someone had a bit of a mess there. And there, wow. Yeah, I think this might be a case of not trying that. Originally, it was both Ravens, so let's just have a quick look. Could it take down DR? No, in short. I get the feeling they don't cope well. So yeah, I think you might need to think around Phoenix, sadly. Okay. Let's hope this works like before. Get rid of that crit immunity. Okay, can we get... Yeah, it's offense up. Right. Okay, smooth going there. I'd like to use mace here, but I can't justify it. Oh, it's a shame. I mean, I don't know, it's just a nice crom with mace, but... Ah well, we use that. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not worldy or anything, but it's just one of those where it's like, someone hits him, bit of damage back. It's better than just how he is, isn't it? Plus, I do feel the need to say, with the state of my crons, I kind of want to use them when I can. Okay, let's do that. A little bit unfortunate, that. Although, it did actually work out in my favour. It did occur to me I could have actually just done that better. Yeah, you're right, Osprey. I mean, that did work out 100 times better. I think it was more the indignity of it being 99% ult. You're like, really? Just 1% out? Maybe we can put it down to Kenobi knowing now was not the time. Alright, GK with the kill. Alright, Savage, where are you, pal? I'm probably wrong, but I can't think of a situation that means I can't full auto this. I mean, surely Savage just keeps going boom, 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 boom. I don't think there's anything special about this droid team either. I feel like with 3v3 you kind of have to do weird things with Grievous. Like, I'm sure I've put him with some weird droids at the back, like IG-88 or something. I think I've just twigged how this battle goes. So essentially Savage, he'll get there, but I think he's got to wait for B1 to lose all his stacks. So I think full auto is the right call. Well, it's either lose all those stacks or eventually B1 loses enough stacks that he can't really heal up Magna. Definitely think this is a full auto situation, just to make sure you get through in time. A bit risky while they're in the middle of the battle, but what's the cron? Protection up, recover 50% protection if they inflicted at least 5 debuffs that turn. Okay. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's only one character, so they can't do enough there. Yeah, it's probably buffing them a bit. Ooh, in the rad. Alright, we should be clear now. I'm not even sure how Magna got dropped that far, but I'll take it. Oh, damn it. GG had just ramped up enough there. I don't know why I feel like this is a good idea for a preload. Just out of turn attacks. Alright, nice and easy start. Alright, that was a pretty clean cleanup. Alright, last one, Treya. This shouldn't be difficult. I mean, it's fairly straightforward. So fleet, I'm expecting Leviathan, probably Executor. I think the question is, have they got Marauder? I mean, if they have, it's going to be a bit tricky. Or a bit more tricky than usual. I could have sworn Radis had got pain on him. Okay, pretty straightforward, like I said. Yeah, she was being a little bit annoying there. I was curious if there was something to do with the Cron I hadn't taken into account. Okay. Negotiator without Marauder. Radis. And, as expected, Leviathan. I was thinking let's do Chimera, but I have had a fair bit of success this past week with this lineup, so I think we stick with it. Okay, it would have been nice if we could have got the buff immunity. Maybe we can get Sass. Not bad, that. Such an oddball reinforcement, this. Oh, just seen it's not max either. Alright, we should be good then. I mean, this should take us to 100% pretty quickly. I can say you can sabotage the angers, I'm done with them. Okay, let's see if we can get this out now. Nearly. $73, that's pretty solid. I can't say in good conscience I know if this is the right decision as far as splits, but we'll see. Alright, Interceptor. Hey, nice one. That's a good bit of RNG. I know for myself, right, I always try and do 2 sims at a time for Cantina. And it might just be superstition, but I'm pretty sure I get decent drops for armies because of it. Again, it could just be one of them things where I feel like I do, but still. I don't see any harm in trying it. Heal. Yeah, I think it'd be safe to say that the bomber's on its last legs. I don't think those dots would get it, but that will. Yeah, it couldn't survive that. Go on, put it on Vader. It's a bit annoying because Rex isn't a damage dealer, but he just had enough of there to do it. 71, it's still alright. I'm probably gambling here when I don't need to, but I'm kind of curious if this can win. I mean, if anything, they started Zori, so we haven't got to worry about that. Dop with the raid, party of 5, thank you very much. Don't know why my notifications aren't making noise today. Or they've stopped making noise. I've obviously done something. Don't say General Kenobi, how you doing? Let's do that. Okay, we're nearly there. Of course the tank comes in. I've only just seen that Scythe had a taunt. You're doing really good, nice. Very nice, great to hear. And say, you had a good stream. Ooh. Is that COD? when you've been. It says here you've been playing Skywalker Saga. Hey, nice one. I've been playing that a bit recently as well. There was a point like after it came out, I just dropped off it a little bit, so I picked it up the last couple of weeks. It's been fun just exploring a little bit. It's alright, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm sure I'm risking things a bit here, the fact that Radis could get its ult, and I can't bring in Defender. I kinda need him to kill something off. Yeah, I'm not actually too bummed if they take something out. I could really do again the tank out. Yeah, I think the general answer to questions like that is assume I'm an idiot. Alright, they still haven't got their ult at least. Alright, 72. I mean, if I'd have known I was going to get 72, I wouldn't have bought TIE Defender. But yeah, that's not too bad, is it? 2028? I mean, I always have that rule of thumb that if you get over 2,000 in Kyber, well, yeah, I'll say Kyber, you've had a good round, so that's back to back on Crimson. I've got over 2,000. 2 today as well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Let me close this. Just looking for Twitch. Right, Ada, what I'm going to do, I can't, it's that late now, I can't do Snap, so what I'm going to say is, Monday, get on me about it straight away, okay? And I'll follow it up on with you, okay? Like I say, I've got 2 on my little sheet here. I'm sorry. The worst bit is I do love Snap. Well, I'm going to start my stream about 2ish, so yeah, I'll be on Monday. So if I start my stream at 2ish, you can have a try before then, and we'll have a game off stream, or have it after I've done my GAs. Because I don't mind like when it's after a Monday afternoon stream, but it's just like this now. I'm like 12:30 I've got, or nearly 12:30 I've got to go. What I'm going to do as well, I'm just going to refund Tom's GA request, and because they're not here, I'm going to refund Mary J. But I'll keep your 2 on here. I've got 2 here. I've got 2. Alright, so just seeing if I'm missing anything. I don't think I am. Alright, so let's launch a raid. Where are we going tonight? That is one good advantage of, well, just streaming in general, the fact that you've got a replay if you need it. Okay, I think we're going to go to Gav. Alright, so let's launch a raid. Alright, quick thank yous before I go. We have had follow from Tom Red, and a Yep, just checking I got that right. A sub as well with Prime from Tom, so thank you. Starset with a resub as well, so thank you, Starset. Raids from The Lost One Pratt and Dot22 Gaming, so thank you both for you as well. Alright, let's get raiding. We've got 12 of you ready to go to Gav, so I'll just open up his channel as well so I can say hi. Oh, I think I pressed the right button. I think. Alright folks, see you there. Bye for now.